guys, and welcome back to YouTube FC here on FIFA 17. And today we're going to be starting off with a game against Bournemouth. We're already into December. This season seems to have gone very quickly already. But we have Bournemouth in the first game, West Ham in the second game, and we end with a tough fixture against Spurs. This is how we're going to line up then for this first game. We do go with Matthew James in goal, underrated gamer. PGH is back in this team. Chaos Games, Bevan, Brad Lanton, Shane's Gaming, Jason Madden, Crazy Copy, Jazza and Adidas up front. Adidas scoring that wonderful goal last episode. If you didn't see it, go back and watch it now. It was a stunner. Crazy Copy on the line to underrated gamer. Comes back onto his right foot, swings across towards Adidas, headed away by Francis. And this is going to be a corner here for YouTube FC. Crazy Copy with the out-swinging corner towards Jazza, who heads it goalwards, but it's a save by Federici. There's Shane coming forward into Adidas, who takes on the foot race, and Adidas puts it wide of the post. Lewis grabbing, goes for goal, saved by Matthew James. 36 minutes of the game played here, corner for Bournemouth. Ball comes into the front post, it's flicked on, and Crazy Copy turns it over his own bar. And that was a good corner kick routine by them there. Crazy Copy almost puts it in his own net, but does enough to lift it over the bar of Matthew James. Another corner though, and this time Matthew James makes the save. PGH goes on the tackle. Smith finds Goslin, laid off, block and saved. Just about did enough there to keep that one out. Brad Lanton's nicked it here. Can he get off to the races against the defender? Still Brad as he glides around the first, whips across and towards Adidas at the back post. It's 1-0. Brilliant run from Brad Lanton. He finds the head of Adidas just before the hour mark. 1-0 YouTube FC. Jazza here has put the pressure on the defender and he's nicked it. And can Jazza get a chance on goal here? And Jazza saved. Ball still with Jazza though. He wins a corner in the end, but a real chance to put us 2 up almost immediately. And now we have a corner. And it comes, it's a high looping cross, punched by Federici. Jason Madden's underneath it. He's allowed to collect it and turn here. And Bevan gives it back to Jason Madden, who strikes over the bar. Crazy Coppi's throwing at Jason Madden. He can find Jazza, looks back for Jason. Ball's just been nicked and Jazza might be in here. Left foot strike, saved by Federici. There's Lewis Cook. PGH was over there, puts him off with the cross. Bevan's clearance has gone straight to Graben. And in the 85th minute, Bournemouth have equalised. There's so many late goals in this game. It's just frustrating. I mean, the ball's cleared here. It just needs to be knocked away, but you have to sort it out properly. And it's fell straight to Lewis Graben, who scores. It has into Jason Madden. Jason strikes. It's a save by Federici. Ball will roll for a corner. Full-time whistle is gone. It's a 1-1 draw. That's a disappointing result. A 1-0 win. We probably deserved it, to be fair to us. We were the better team, and it's a late goal that's levelled it up. Really is frustrating. Second game then, as we know, we are going to take on West Ham United away from home. AGM starts in goal. Shamalama, Matty, Bolton, Baturski, and your boy Umar. Bowie Boss, Chopper Stanley, Jason Madden comes in for the injured Zombie Hunter, and Drubo on the left-hand side. Howard and Salter up front. We are away at the London Stadium. It's the first time I've actually seen this in-game, so this is a pretty special moment for me to clap my eyes on this for the first time. It really does look good. We are at night time here, so the lights are pretty bright. You can't quite see all the details up there, but definitely a nice stadium, and West Ham hopefully are filling it as they take us on here. Throwing for West Ham as they go back into Sam Byram. Drubo's just nicked it there. Now Salter into Howard. Looks to get the run and going here. One man approaching the area as Howard cuts inside. And Howard does a good effort. Spiegel makes the save. Half time and an evenly contested first half. Not too many chances for either side. Hopefully a more entertaining second half for you guys. Kuyate's tackle on Drubo there, but it was man before ball, said the referee. And it's going to be a free kick in a good crossing area for us. After the West Ham captain's challenge, you can see there he definitely got Drubo before he got the ball. Now Drubo will look to deliver this one. As he floats it in. It's headed goalwards. It's Spiegel's save though. Matty Bolton intercepts it there. He can find Chopper Stanley. We can slide it in behind here for Salter. A good first touch from Salter HD, and it's a goal. A brilliant goal from Salter. Great work from Matty Bolton, who was man of the match against Man City when he kept Aguero quiet for 90 minutes. And he nicks it there, plays it in a Chopper Stanley, who finds Salter. One-on-one with the goalkeeper, no mistakes, 1-0. Jason Madden's nicked it. Chopper Stanley clips it over the top, and Salter will give chase here. And he'll get there, and Salter puts it across the box, and it's 2-0. Howard has scored. A brilliant counter-attack goal this time, and it's the other striker assisted by Salter. And it's Howard making it 2 for YouTube FC. Brilliant ball over the top. Just want to chase for Salter. Defence all over the place for West Ham. Don't know where they are, and in the end, Howard is free in the box and taps it home for 2-0. There's Chopper Stanley into Howard. Now Jason Madden. Back for Chopper Stanley. Strike away, and oh my god, that was close. Full-time whistle has gone then. It's a big 2-0 win over West Ham away from home for us. That's a vital 3 points. We need to keep winning that. Draw against Bournemouth really got us down. But a win against West Ham is exactly what we need before the game against Spurs. A 2-0 win today. Convincing performance. A few things I want to talk about before the Tottenham game. There will be a squad report at the end of the episode, as well as a look at the league table once we've played Spurs. But before that, we did get 2 emails saying that we're not on track for our objectives, and they were getting our rating down, as we're on 64 at the moment, which makes this career mode slightly more tricky. One of them was to sign a big name first team player, which we can't do because it's a custom career mode and we're not signing players. The other objective that we wasn't hitting was reduce player wages by £85,000 a week, which again we can't do because we're not selling anyone, and no one's going to accept a contract lower than they're on at the moment, so that's also not going to happen. And yeah, we're not going to hit these objectives, so there is the potential that we will lose our job because we're not doing what the board's saying. Now, we are all happy that this is in FIFA 17, but for this custom career mode, it kind of makes it hopefully not impossible. As I said though, squad report at the end of the episode, and we're going to take on Tottenham here in the final game. Here's how we line up. As we know, team number 3, PGH in this one with Jack Black at centre-back, and everyone else are the regulars. Adam Barnes has nicked it. Now Lewis Robson, back to Adam Barnes. Bobster's getting in there, and Bobster attacks it, and it's 1-0 already. Tottenham Hotspurs are top of the table at the moment, but Bobster has scored after 2 minutes. Adam Barnes, Lewis Robson, and Bobster finishes it off. 1-0. That's a good nick from Calvin. And he's going to find Lewis Robson. Oh, and it's a save by Lloris. There's Calvin into underrated gamer. Clipped it into Ash Rodriguez, who cuts inside his man. Ash Rodriguez goes for goal, and it's a save by Lloris. Strike and goal. Wow, what a hit that is. Disappointing to concede such a long range effort. Oh my god. There's Ericsson. Slides it into Kieran Trippier, who makes it 2 on the Spurs. Rodriguez to Calvin. Bobster, that's a very good clip for Ashley Rodriguez, who brings it down. Nice with the first touch. Can he out-sprint Kieran Trippier? He can. Cross comes in. And Lewis Robson, what are you doing? I don't believe it. All of the line here for Ashley Rodriguez. Again, just looking to sprint away from the defence here, Ashley Rodriguez. Needs someone in the box. As he beats his man. Still Ashley Rodriguez. And in the end, a Tottenham foot was there. Maxwell can retain possession. Now Ashley Rodriguez again. Back into Maxwell. He is left-footed. Strike will come to Adam Barnes. The first touch wasn't great. Down in the area is Lewis Robson. Oh my god, he's twisted his legs up to fuck. Lewis Robson has got up. This is just not a very comfortable situation for Lewis. That one has to hurt. Not even sure what's happened there. I mean, look at that. That's pain if you've ever seen it. Oh, Maxwell. Of course the ball goes to a Tottenham player. Now here's Harry Kane. Ericsson back to Kane. 3-1. I mean, that's just been the story of the day. They've been the most spawny, lucky team. They haven't been better than us today whatsoever. But just little spawny little things like that that frustrate the hell out of you. Maxwell was looking to pass the ball on the pitch. It's hit Benzie and fell straight to a Tottenham man. They seem to be first to every loose ball, and it's just been the tale of the day. We haven't been outplayed by Tottenham. We've been outlooked. Full-time whistle goes, and that is a defeat. That is a defeat. Tottenham will stay top of the table, I guess, after this one. We started well. I thought we matched Tottenham in this game, and if it wasn't for the Lewis Robson glitch at the back post where the ball was going to him, and all he had to do was head it, and for some reason he just left it. It would have been 2-2, I think, and we would have got what we deserved, but Tottenham have beaten us by 3-1. Okay, boys, so time for a squad report then. Matthew James is up by 1. AGM is up by 2. Bevan up by 2 as well. Umar now up by 2. Benzie is up by 2. Chaos Games is up by 2. Baturski is up by 2. Matty Bolton is up by 1. Jack Black hasn't moved in any ratings and for some reason is 31. Okay, I didn't realise he was 31. BJH is up by 1. Underrated Gamer is up by 2. Shamalam is up by 3. Shane's Gaming is up by 3. Jason Madden is up by 1. Zombie Hunter's up by 2 despite being injured. Brad Lanton is up by 3. Alan Barnes is up by 2. Crazy Coplight's up by 1. Ash Rodriguez is up by 3. Bowie Boss is up by 3. Drewbo is up by 2. Chopper Stanley is up by 3 ratings. Calvin is up by 3. Maxwell's up by 2. Adidas is up by 2. Jazz is up by 3. Harvard is now up by 3 at 77 rated. Bobster's down 2 to 69, but is the top goal scorer so far. Lewis Robson is up by 3. Salter is up by 3. And that is everybody. If you want to see your individual stats, of course, you can stop on your own player or anyone you want to see at any point during that little squad report we've done there. Let's go and take a look, though, at the table so far. As we can see here, Spurs, as I said, are top and haven't lost a game as of right now. Chelsea second, Man City third, Swansea are up in fourth, and Sunderland are in fifth. Liverpool 6th, Arsenal 7th, Middlesbrough 8th, and then us in 9th. We was in 5th before the game against Spurs, but that loss has seen us drop down into the mid-table. It's very tight, though, at the moment, between sort of 4th and 12th, really. I mean, in the next couple of weeks, it can change drastically, and we need to be one of the teams that stay in there winning and get towards the top end of this table. It looks like we're probably not going to win the league this year. That seems to be out of our reach. Spurs are flying at the moment. Chelsea and Man City chasing them. We'll probably be chasing them for the rest of the season. It looks like our best finish will be 4th. A good finish, or expected finish for us, is going to be 5th, 6th or 7th, and maybe a good cup run to go along with it. At the bottom end of the table there, you can see teams like West Brom, Hull and Everton all struggling. So that's going to do it for this episode, though, guys. Thank you, as always, for watching, and I will see you in the next one very soon.